This is Hannah Yee with Big County Prep's BCP 360, sitting here with Jefferson quarterback Quentin Williams. Now, do you prefer Quentin or Q?
You can call me Q, Quentin, it don't matter.
Okay. So how does it feel to be Mr. Florida football?
It's great, tremendous blessing.
Now, how hard was it keeping that secret from everybody?
Q, what secret?
Didn't you know?
Oh, Mr. Florida. I found out that Thursday. No, matter of fact, I found out the day of the game, the state championship game.
Didn't you want to just go tell everybody?
No, I was focused. I was focused on winning the state championship.
So now you got a state championship ring, and you got Mr. Florida football, and you got a full ride to college. How does that feel, ending your senior season out like that?
It's great, because most kids don't, get a chance to go undefeated, win the state championship, make it to the playoffs, just even get receive this college full ride, get the accolades that I have received.
Yeah, you broke a lot of records.
Yeah.
Did you celebrate after breaking some of those records?
Nah.
Because when we interviewed you during the season, you kept saying it's all about the team, and it wouldn't matter unless you guys went to state and won it all.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is that how you still feel?
Yeah, that's how I still feel, and that's the same attitude I'm gonna take at Bethune-Cookman, because I feel like a team sport is not all about one person. It's about the whole team, and you have to make sacrifices in order to be successful.
And that's what's going to help you get far, thinking that way. So, what made you decide Bethune-Cookman?
It just felt at home, the bond I have with Coach Sue, he's like a big brother to me, and it's not too far from home, and I mean it's just somewhere I wanted to go.
Now, how did family play a role in choosing?
It played big, I had to make sure that my mom and my grandma were happy on the decision that I made, because without them I wouldn't have been able to come this far.
How did your coaches at Jefferson help you with the decision?
I talked to them about it, but they really didn't have a say, so I was just worried about, my grandma and my mother.
So are your grandma and your mother the two people that motivate you the most?
Yeah, most definitely, yeah.
Now, about a week ago, Coach Fenton decided that he was stepping down.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that?
I knew it was coming sooner or later, just talking to him about stuff, and then like he brings the subject up, but then, he tried to change the subject real quick. But I knew it was gonna come, he just felt like this was a team, he was gonna sit down, and he went out on top.
So how does it feel, because a lot of younger quarterbacks now, they look up to you with everything you've done for the Hillsborough County football and even the state of Florida football as a quarterback. They look up to you. How does that make you feel?
I was just talking to my little brother Will about it. It's amazing to see little kids come up to you. Oh, you're my favorite player. It's funny, because I used to be in those shoes. But as a quarterback, you have to make a lot of sacrifices. You have to be there on time. You have to show leadership. Mentally, physically. So that you ahead of everybody. So they can follow you, because you don't want to follow nobody who's always quitting on you. So that's how I feel. What it takes to need to be quarterback.
So you've been signing a lot of autographs then with them little kids?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Does that feel good?
Yes, ma'am.
So when you get to Bethune-Cookman, what are you going to major in?
I'm going to major in education. I want to be a teacher. I want to be able to come back and coach high school football, try to build me a little powerhouse. And,
you going to try to coach over at Jefferson?
Yeah, give me a lot of jerseys and stuff like that.
But now, what are you going to do over the summer to help prepare you from transitioning from high school football to college football?
Oh, right now I'm working at the Fight Factory, with Coach Joe and Coach Saylor. They're get me, on the college workout, because they're working with guys that were going into the league and stuff like that. Just the other day, Corey Ivory was there at the Fight Factory, and Piscatelli for the Bucks, and one of the linebackers was there. So yeah, I'm working out with Coach Joe and Coach Saylor.
And you know Piscatelli ain't with the Bucks no more, right?
Yeah.
So do you see yourself possibly playing in the league?
Lord willing, yeah. You know, I mean, it's been my dream since I touched the football. You know, I mean, that would be great to play in the league, but if not, you know, I want to give back to the community.
So which quarterback in the league do you look up to the most?
Drew Brees.
Drew Brees, why?
Just because of the simple fact that he's 6 foot, you know, he's undersized, and what he had to go through in college, you know, he was in the spread offense at Purdue, you know, just the stuff that he has overcome.
Okay, so who's your favorite NFL team?
My favorite NFL team, Tennessee Titans.
Can I ask why?
I like them when Eddie George was there. You know how they used to get into it with the Ravens back in the day. You know, so I mean, I just like Tennessee.
Okay. Well, if you could describe your high school football career in one sentence, what would it be?
Champion.
Champion.
Yeah.
You don't even need a sentence, just a word?
Yeah, just a word, champion.
Well, it was nice having you in here. We look forward to watching you play at BCU.